Hello everyone, and my name's Bobmich. Welcome back to some more Star Citizen. I apologise for the lack of videos lately because I've been trying my damned hardest to try and get the Destroy Lost prototypes and the Clovus satellite mission done for you. But they just haven't been working properly in the current build and we have to wait for some hotfixes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do have from what I've recorded of these. So there's two variants to this mission I've discovered. There is the Destroy Lost prototype, which is the, I suppose you could say, the good, the good side of doing it via Hurston's way, because Hurston wants you to destroy the technology so that you know, the technology can't fall into the wrong hands, because it's a prototype and they don't want that technology getting outside of their own kind of purview. Then there's the bad side, and this is where Clovus comes in, because if you get the Clovus mission, he wants you to go and take the blade, the prototype blade, and hack into it to get the information, or the prototype information that Hurston doesn't want to fall into the wrong hands. So that's the mission that you saw playing out at CitizenCon, where Clovus sends you to go and get the server blade. So I'm going to start what I had with Clovus, which is where I got to it, but then the hatch where you get the server blade on the satellite that's crashed isn't working. Then we'll move to another attempt where someone else was doing Clovus's mission. However, I had the Destroy Lost prototype mission, so I had to go and destroy it, and another player beat me to the server blade, so you can have multiple players after the same server blade. And I went and chased this guy down and tried to destroy it. I killed him because I obviously wanted his server blade, but then the blade disappeared and I couldn't do anything with it, so you know, I had to abandon the mission and try again. So as you can see, or as you will see, there's a lot of cool different angles that this mission has, and it's a nice demonstration of how the kind of branching mission technology works, as opposed to just going after a bounty, you know, two people in ships going after the same NPC to try and get the bounty first. This one varies it a little bit because you have to try and pick up a piece of technology, and as you can see, it results in you maybe having to kill people to get the server blade off of them. So I'll start with this one and then we'll go from there.
Apologies. The air is especially dreadful today. Yeah. Still alive, I think. Hello, welcome to Reclamation and Disposal. My name is Clovis Darneely. Wonderful to meet you. And, how may I help you? It's an excellent question. If you're not particularly concerned with shades of morality, I may have a lead on some, well, let's just call it questionable materials in need of forceful collection. The devil's in the details, I believe. Read them well. Splendid. Wonderful. Best of luck.
Okay, so this is pretty sort of par for part of what you saw in the CitizenCon demo. I had to move around the planet until I got to the last known location marker, then I had to do a ping. As you can see, I had to scan for the satellite, and then you have to go down to the satellite and navigate around the wreck until you get on top and you can remove the blade. However, when I got to the top of the satellite, as you'll soon see, the hatch where the prototype server blades are doesn't appear to work at the minute. It's bugged out, so I kind of had to abandon this. This piece of footage is when I had the Destroy Lost prototype mission. As you can see, you do get a mission timer for it, and this time the little hatch that houses the server blades popped open. However, once I had a hold of the server blade, you have a key for it now. So CIG added an objective, like a mission objective key to stow things. So for this one, and for I think it's Wallace Klim's drug mission, you can press 6 on your keyboard and it stows the item in question. So you can see me grab the blade here, I inspect it, and I can see that it's the prototype one. Yay, I have it. But I don't know how to destroy it. So I throw it onto the ground in an attempt to, you know, just drop it and then shoot it. However, once I put it down, it either fell through the planet or it just despawned, and I failed that one. So yeah, this one still a bit buggy, as you can see. And the most interesting one of these, or perhaps the most action-packed one, is this one. So you can see again, I've got the Destroy Lost prototype mission. However, there isn't a timer yet because the blade hasn't been recovered, and you can see it's asking me to restart the satellite. Now, there's an Avenger there, as you can see, which means there is another player. So I land and I get down and I sort of scout the area out and try and find the guy. And it's not until I actually go inside the satellite and restart it that I realise that this guy has already picked up the blade. He's already on top of the satellite right now, I just can't see him. So you'll see in a minute as I try and cautiously approach. He legs it because he's got the blade already, and then when I restart the satellite tells me that the blade is flying away from me. So I give chase, and he is obviously heading to one of the bunkers that are scattered around Hurston. If you aren't familiar with these yet, you should be. This is where the FPS AI missions for the high credit rewards take place, where you go and kill the FPS AI baddies. And at the bottom of some of these there are server rooms. He needs to go to one of these server rooms to decode the blade. I need to catch up with him because I need to destroy that blade. So I kind of hover around for a bit and I let him just take out the bunker's defences, because I'll just let him do the work, and then I slowly stalk him inside the bunker. And you can see as his body despawns, the server blade despawns, so I can't complete the mission, which is a bit of a bummer. And I'm trying everything to try and eject the blade and get it back, but it's long gone, so I have to abandon the mission again. And the dude puts a message in chat because he just wondered what the hell went on. So it's not working properly, as you can see, and it's still buggy, but I think it's important to show that you can have these different angles on this mission. So there can be two people after the same objective here, on this, which is a PvP game, trying to complete different objectives over the same object, and I think that's really, really cool. So if you are doing this Clovus mission because you want to go and hack this information, it's important to show now that you have to watch your back, because whilst you're doing this, there could be someone else who's doing this mission who is trying to take that blade from you and complete their own objective and get money for it, because Clovus's mission doesn't pop up all that often. I've only seen it once or twice, but the Destroy Lost Prototype mission pops up quite a lot. It just hasn't worked for me yet. So, be careful. If you're doing the Clovus mission, it's a really cool thing to see that you have to watch your back, because Hurston Dynamics is hiring mercenaries, i.e. other players, to come after you and make sure that you can't decrypt the information in these blades to try and kill you. So there we go. I am going to endeavour to keep getting this done so I can get kind of clean playthroughs of these missions and get them uploaded for you guys, but until then I just thought it was cool to show you this and show you those dynamic angles on these missions. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.